Good morning, my wonderful members. Oh, what a relieving and uplifting week. Lots of different energy shift, lots of different had a lot of calls this week where people are wondering what's going on with the energy. What is going on with the energy? Well, we just had Halloween and the veil of energy has been very, very thin. So the thinness of the veil goes on about 2 more weeks and you'll notice it starting to lighten up over the next couple of weeks. But keep in mind, we do have a Mercury in retrograde coming up right around the corner. So we're kind of getting like the pre-phase of Mercury in retrograde. However, I'm feeling like not to feed the Mercury retrograde energy right now. Just focus and tuning in on yourself and the energy you yourself are holding is more important than focusing in on that Mercury in retrograde. Now, the card we got for the day is kyanite. I love kyanite. Love it. Kind of looks like a peacock type stone with crystal in it. Make time for self-care. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, when I pulled this card, a secondary card hid itself directly beneath it. So I'm bringing that card to the surface as well. I got a little table mat here, trying to make it work in the house. All right, clear quartz. Let yourself feel all your emotions. So this is an emotional time, an emotional kind of draining a little bit on the emotional level lately, but bringing in those energies. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feelings is sending you important messages and guidance. So you're receiving a lot of information through the emotional energy, and that energy is taking you in to making time for yourself and self-care. Now, I look at this in two different ways. I'm going to turn the cards to me here just for a second. And I feel like instead of reading directly from the book right away here, I want to just go into this energy. The first one that came out was the kyanite, and the second one was the clear quartz. So it'd be like this, and this is how it would read out. Make time for your self-care. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Taking care of yourself is essential right now. Your entire rainbow spectrum of feeling is sending you an important message and guidance. So really, really tuning into your energy, really, really tuning into who you are and taking that little bit of extra time out. Go get that massage. Go get that reading. Whatever it is that, sorry, we got a puppy in the house here. Get the time for that energy vibration coming through. Ken, could you take your puppy, carry your puppy, please? Sorry about that, you guys. Apologize. Not used to doing reads in the house for a reason. All right, let's see here. Kyanite. It's right before L. All right. Make time for your self-care. This card comes up whenever you've been putting your own needs last on the list. It is a sign of being overly busy and not feeling that you have enough time for rest, exercise, health care, healthful eating, spiritual practices, and other forms of self-care. So this, let me turn it where I can see it a little bit better. So this card emphasizes that self-care isn't optional, but necessary for your health, happiness, and life purpose. God and your angels want to evaluate your life, want you to evaluate your life so that you no longer feel oppressed or victimized. The message here is that not only do you deserve self-care, but you must carve out time for it without delay. So if you've been feeling like you have to come first right now, there's a reason for that. There's a reason why you're feeling this way, and you should honor that feeling. You should honor what it is that you're feeling about yourself, because the urgency may be the fact that you put out so much energy to other people and other situations that you yourself, your higher self, middle self, and child self are saying, hey, what about me? What about what needs done for me? And so really, really tune to that energy. The urgency comes in answers to your prayers for a better life. God has given you a strength to take the first step yourself by adding your self-care to your daily schedule and deleting unwanted tasks. So if you're finding yourself going out of your way, taking care of things you don't want to take care of, and you're really needing to take care of what you need to take care of, measure it out. Can those other things wait so that you can take out this time for you? If say it's like a group of people and you don't want to let them down, okay? You let them down by not taking out self-care, because later when they need you, you don't have it because you didn't take out self-care. So you really got to look at that. God has given you the strength to take the first step yourself by adding self-care to your daily schedule and deleting unwanted tasks. It's time for you to say no to distractions and yes to priorities, which includes self-care. Kyanite. Although this stone comes in various colors, the name kyanite stems from the Greek word of blue. Kyanite is a wonderful bridgestone, balancing your energies and your life. So, you can get a little anklet, you can get a bracelet, any of those things, or just even have it by you. That's going to help you balance out, really keeping your schedule on priorities and what is it that you have to get done, but also putting in there that self-care time for you as well. Sometimes we have many, many people pulling at us at once, and they demand our attention. Where is it in this that you need your attention? And this is what's coming through. Now, clear quartz, love clear quartz. One of the most commonly known gemstones out there is clear quartz. It's known for its healing powers, its shielding ability, its protection, its clarity, the beautiful rainbow within it, the new life. Now let's go to this one. Let yourself feel all your emotions. Your entire rainbow spectrum being all 7 layers of your chakras, all 7 layers of your aura. Where did I go here? Spectrum of feeling is sending you important messages and guidance. So you're getting messages, you're receiving the messages, but self-care is needed for things to come to a fullness. This card guides you to open your heart to the entire rainbow spectrum of emotions. This is a key to feeling great love by allowing yourself to acknowledge the not so pleasant feelings. You drop defense and open your heart. So say you've been feeling panic attacks, you've been feeling anxiety, you've been feeling energy coming off of other people, or feelings where something hurt you in the past, or feelings of even joy and happiness. These are feelings to pay attention to, very much so. When we deny the existence of anger, sadness, and such, we close off part of our hearts. And the denial means that these feelings become repressed. stuffed down and hidden, where they can affect your mental, emotional, and physical health. So deep-pitted stuff, deep-rooted stuff that got put on the platter to be dealt with later instead of right now is probably some of those emotions and feelings that you may or may not be going through right now. Holding your tongue during a period of time where somebody was wronging you, or, you know, maybe you wanted something really, really bad, but you had to give it up for something else, because somebody else needed your help. This is saying at this time, you need to give yourself the gift. You need to give yourself something beautiful. This card can be a sign of receiving valuable creative inspiration based on some challenges you've experienced. Now you want to help others overcome or avoid the same challenges by delving into the unpleasant feelings through creative expression. You allow others to know that they are not alone in their feelings. This could be a business idea, a form of healing, a book or workshop, or some other service or product that will help those who are experiencing similar difficulties. About clear quartz, an amplifier of whatever energy it's near. So it amplifies the energy. Clear quartz refracts light into rainbow rays. It helps clear away negative energy and dissolve blocks. So if you've been feeling a blockage, if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been feeling like you've got some kind of something stopping you, like this week, I could not do anything besides, the morning card and take care of take care of personal ongoing appointments. When it came to the membership, I couldn't work on the inner child stuff until I got my space fixed. So my entire office is totally torn apart. It's getting painted, the carpet's getting put in, and the staircase is getting corrected and fixed right now because my safety and my ability to be warm and comfortable to do my work was going out the door with the weather changes. And so the weather came through and said, okay, Allie, you haven't gotten this done. You put all this time and work into everything. I'm going to force you to pay attention to yourself and what you need to get done for you so that you can help others later. And I was like, okay. And I tried and I tried and I tried. Every time I tried to do anything besides taking care of my office space or taking care of what I needed to get taken care of for my space so that I could do what I love to do, some kind of catastrophe happened. So I started focusing in on what needed done for me, and the catastrophes stopped. Like I stopped feeling like something was pushing on my energy. It was spirit going, come on, Ellie, get it done. You can do it. You can do it, girl. So when you're getting those kinds of epiphanies and you're feeling that kind of energy, let yourself take care of those kinds of situations so that things come in balanced, correctly, and you're not feeling scattered. If you're feeling scattered or out of balance, then it's time for self-care. And sometimes we see it coming and we have that beautiful ability to schedule out that self-care. And then there are times where spirit says, no, you are going to handle this right now, and everybody else is going to uplift as you do so. So we come into these times in our lives where things just shift out and change. And really, it's the universe doing it because we ask for the highest path and the most beautiful outcome. And so Spirit comes through and says, okay, well, if you want these things, this is what you have to do first, because you're not going to get it until you do. And then you go, oh, okay, Spirit, I understand. Thank you so much for pointing this out to me, that my comfort helps everybody else's comfort come forward. So I have to tend my comfort. And so this week has been one of those weeks where, we've had these little radars come up of self-care. We've had these little radars of coming up going, okay, this is what we need to work on. This is what is important. And it is important. And we started working on the inner child. And I honestly feel like it has been my inner child demanding my attention this week, because the lights keep flickering on and off. The power goes out. The YouTube stream won't work. Nothing will work. And the only one I can think of that has the kind of power to do that is my inner child. So, little electrical little thing going on around there with all that energy. And so I started focusing in on what needed done on a physical aspect. Things calmed down big time. So if you're getting like anxiety and you're working with your inner child and you're feeling like a panic attack is going on, what is your emotions, your sensors, your energy trying to tell you? All right, you guys, I love you. I will talk to you at noon and see you on, I believe we're going to go ahead and we're going to do it on YouTube today so I can see everybody, and I will talk to you then. Bye. I'm wishing you a lovely, wonderful day. Happy November 1st.